bet I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollars. Dollar, dollars. What up, everybody? The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building.
Yup. We back.
What up, Matt? How you doing?
Doing good, Parlay. Doing good, man. We back here for the November 18th, 2024 Monday edition of the Gritty Gamblers. Pretty big weekend in the sports world. We got
Pretty
on the
big
cover.
weekend.
Yeah, man. We got UFC pay-per-view that went down. We had some college football to cover. We got basic nightly bets tonight. We got Monday Night Football. We got Sunday Night Football from last night to cover the big game. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Parlay and I were on the opposite sides of a couple games, so
yeah, I would have won too. That freaking McPherson could have kicked the field goal, and then they get the ball back, and literally all you gotta do is run the clock out. Like, what the hell?
But instead, I was the one that won because shout out the Chargers.
It's all right. I hit a crazy parlay.
We got a review to go through. Yeah, that was just a little sneak peek. But let's get into it, parlay. So where are you gonna start? You gonna start NFL, college? Where you
NFL.
Let's start with NFL. All right, parlay. Let them know. Parlay had a crazy weekend. Tell them how you was doing.
Down 15 units, back up 13. Wait, let me get a
30 unit.
You gotta
swing
retweet the show.
A 30 unit swing almost. Oh my.
30 unit swing is pretty crazy.
That means
I was battling.
You know what that means? You was swinging for the fences, my G. I'm not gonna lie. You might have been chasing a little bit.
I was chasing.
Me and you took completely opposite strategies to the weekend. I chased one bet. It's the bet I've missed by a tiny bit.
So Saturday during the day, I'm not gonna lie, I might have stole this from Part of My Take. I saw a post and I was like, fuck it, I'll put it in. Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown, Josh Jacobs touchdown, J.K. Dobbins touchdown. That was easy, plus 425. That was pretty easy bet.
That's good.
So that really started the roll, plus the Steelers winning. And the Steelers helped a lot. The Steelers wouldn't have won. I would have been.
Steelers covered and they won, yeah.
Yeah, so I actually had Steelers to cover, but I also had Pittsburgh, Miami, and Colts moneyline parlay.
Okay.
I had some crazy juju feeling, and I was like, you know what, I'm putting in a moneyline parlay, and it hit. And then I had Anthony Richardson first touchdown, half a unit to win 5. That plus 1,000. I mean, bro, I had a weekend, especially Sunday. Josh Downs touchdown, that hit. I mean, I was going crazy. Oh, and then Sunday night, last night, it was the Jamar Chase touchdown.
Yeah.
Chase Brown over 4.5 receptions and Will Dissly over 38.5 yards. Will Dissly had like 70-something yards.
I had him in fantasy, bro. Shout out Will Dissly, bro.
Bro, that was plus 575, so that was beautiful.
Okay, so you was on a little roll on Sunday.
Yeah, we were cooking up, bro.
On the weekend, I went 2 for 3 on Saturday, and I went 2 for 4 on Sunday. So on Saturday, I hit a nice little plus 416 parlay. Tulane by 10, bought down. I bought down to Colorado by 11, and I bought down to Texas by 10. So those three together, it was originally plus 362. I had the boost to get it up to plus 416. So that was a nice little good start today. Friday night, I also hit my only hockey bet that I put in. It was the Caps at plus 422. Plus 440. My bad. Plus 440. Plus 1440. I can't even speak. Plus 142. Plus 142. Caps money line plus 142. I'm reading it right now and I couldn't even speak. I said it 4 times. Yeah, Caps money line plus 142. They were on the road in Colorado on Friday night. That was a good hit. I almost bet them last night, but I didn't want to pull the trigger just because I was deciding between them and the Chargers, and I ended up taking the Chargers, which I couldn't have made a wrong decision. They both hit. So.
Yeah, you did pretty good on that. I had Bengals, so that wasn't very good. But Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, they all did their thing.
Yeah. That game was good. I did on
That was a good
Saturday.
game though.
No, hear me out. Let me finish. I did also on Saturday hit Georgia straight with the boost plus
Oh yeah, I had
139 minus nine and
Georgia.
a half.
I had
Georgia
Georgia
was
minus
free.
7.
Georgia was so free. I took the whole minus 9 and I didn't care. They were so free.
I had the minus 7.
They
I
were
had
so
Georgia. I
free.
had that, and then I parlayed it with Kansas spread, and
Oh, yeah,
then I
Kansas
had
upset
I
BYU.
accidentally
Yeah.
hit the under on the Oregon game.
And you got blessed. You told me
I
that. I
got,
think you told me that. Yeah. The
that was
only
another.
bet, the only bet I chased on Saturday that made me mad was Charles Oliveira to win by submission in rounds 1, 2, or 3 plus 185. Bro, he had Michael Chandler pinned, ready to choke him out at the end of rounds 1, 2, and 3, and he couldn't finish him. He
Piss
had him.
poor.
He had him in the.
Stipe got TKO. I mean,
Parlay,
jeez.
what did I tell you on third? No. No, I specifically was acting like the way I was on Thursday. Like, brother, he's gonna get worked.
But I watched. I woke up. I didn't stay up. I fell asleep.
You
And I
watched it
woke.
the next day. You were like, oh, he looks old.
I watched it. I'm like, I found out he was old. I thought he was younger.
You said I found out he was old.
I thought he was younger.
You could have asked me.
And then he's like,
He's
he like got
42.
he got, I don't know. And then he just was like, "Ugh." I'm like, bro, what the hell? That didn't work.
Bro, he spinning back kick to the ribs, bro. You weren't surviving that if you got hit like that.
But Georgia and all them, they came through, so that was good. And I'm
And
an
then
idiot and hit the under. I'm actually really smart, but
on Sunday, bro, the Packers did me so dirty by not covering. I would have had a 3 for 4 day, bro. They should have covered. Jordan threw a pick in the red zone, and that's how you don't cover. That's how you don't cover. Red
That's how you
zone
don't
turnovers is how you don't cover. I'm telling you that right now. As soon as I saw that pick he threw in the second quarter, I knew they weren't gonna cover, because that's the difference between them covering and them winning. Was that touchdown? They also got stopped on the goal line. They turned it over twice in the red zone, the Packers. Oh my, yeah. Bro, it was terrible game, bro. Jordan Love cost me that by not covering that. They turned it over twice in the red zone with an actual turnover and a turnover on downs. So the Dolphins were free. The Dolphins were so free. I had the
Dolphins were
Dolphins.
I should have
had
taken
the-
the spread. But
I had the spread, yeah.
I was like,
bought-
you know what? It's a money line parlay. Let's just keep it money line and go with it.
I had the Bills, but I cashed out because I wasn't gonna break my rule, which is don't bet against Mahomes as an underdog, even though it made sense to bet the Bills. But I did bet the Broncos in a straight in the 4 o'clock window, so I did good in that. That was so
Almost
free, like,
did, but I didn't bet
the
anything.
Broncos. Oh yeah, no definition of a no sweat bet.
Oh, I know. I was watching on Red Zone.
Definition of a no sweat bet.
It was like touchdown to touchdown.
Oh yeah, I caught the Chargers at plus 100 by the way live, like no boost, nothing.
Nah,
I caught
Darnell
them plus
Mooney
100.
scored a touchdown. That didn't work, but
Oh yeah, they had them in Alcott. Bro, I had Juwan Jennings to score a touchdown, but DK Metcalf couldn't score.
yeah.
Juwan Jennings is bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Juwan Jennings for the 49ers, the 49ers might not even make the playoffs this year. They probably won't. That's crazy to say, but they probably won't. With their division, they're 1-3 in their division, Joe.
Who?
The 49ers.
Oh, I
They've
know.
lost to
They're
every
5-5
team.
right now. They're
Bro,
not.
that's what I'm trying to say. They're not gonna make the playoffs.
There's 3 teams in that division that are 5-5,
Bro, they're not gonna make the playoffs. The
and
Rams.
then Arizona Cardinals. They can make it. They just need the Cardinals to lose a game.
No. The Rams are gonna win that division. Right, I'm telling you right now. You can put your futures on it. Do whatever you got to do. The Rams are winning that division. No one has a D line in that division comparable to. They have the best defense. The Rams.
They do have a good defense.
Their D line. They have the best quarterback and the best defense. That's a hard combination to beat. They probably have the best head coach too. I mean, you can argue that. He's the one with the ring, but you can argue head coach because Shanahan. But
Ready for this game to start? Should I get off
Tell
my
me the
plays?
minute tell me the minute that it kicks off, the second that it kicks off,
All right,
because I
I
got
will.
to get my bet in.
Should I tell it what mine is?
Yeah, for sure. Right now, go ahead.
All right, so we got Texans -6, parlayed with the under at 42.5. Hold up. Then that's a little parlay, unit and a half. Then we got some props for you guys. I know you guys know I love the props.
Okay.
All right, so first quarter, we got. All right, so first off, Jake Ferguson scores the first touchdown. That's what we need. That's a half unit. Don't go crazy.
You said Jake Ferguson?
Um, Yeah, Jake Ferguson. That's plus 1,800. So that's Jake Ferguson. Jake, what's his nickname? Jake Turd Ferguson. Anyways, all right, back to the first quarter play. We got CeeDee Lamb over 11.5 receiving yards. We got Nico Collins. Fuck. Disregard, dude. That play's fucked. I just realized I hit the under twice.
What do
Alright,
you
well,
mean? Is it
Man.
gonna void?
I took the over and it's saying I took the under. Man, I'm starting to get pissed off at Prize Picks. They playing with me. I did do it until I quit.
Parlay
I
button
didn't look at
clicking.
it. I didn't look at it. Fuck. All right. Anyways, make sure to check the other ones. Yeah. All right. Joe Mixon over 89.5 rushing yards. Kid's gonna hammer this. Go ahead and get ready.
Yeah,
CeeDee
the
Lamb.
Cowboys are gonna. The
Oh
reason
yeah.
I'm
So
saying
breaking it down, we got to break it down. Forgot about that. I really love this play. So the Cowboys suck against the run. They're like
Especially at home.
28th against the run, and at home they let up 200 yards per game.
The Saints got
Rushing.
them good. Let me pull it up.
Oh,
'cause
it's
the
terrible.
Lions got them good.
I had it up at work today looking at it.
Who else got them
But
good? Who else?
we also got
The
CeeDee
Ravens
Lamb.
did them bad.
CeeDee Lamb's off from injury, so I think he's gonna have a pretty good night. Over 58.5 receiving yards.
Okay.
Add with the little parlay, Cooper Rush to get one passing touchdown.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb's probably gonna get that, or Jake Ferguson. You know, Jake Ferguson probably get two. Not gonna lie. Then we got Old Faithful here plus 400. CeeDee Lamb and Joe Mixon parlay together anytime touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah. I told Parlay to tell me when this game kicks off because I got a live boost with FanDuel to use tonight. I'm gonna take the Texans at -6.5.
Over 3.5 field goals. Plus
yeah,
money.
That's his go-to bet. He put it in every game. Yeah. But now that we got that out of the way, we'll probably swing back to this game later towards the end of the show when we're wrapping up. But to get back to the review of the NFL, just to wrap up quickly, a lot of the sharp bettors were on point this weekend. It was a good weekend for the sharp bettors. They cleaned. Public didn't do as well. There's some spots that the public did well in, but overall public didn't do as well. Public was heavy on Green Bay. I was with the public on that one because it looked too obvious, and clearly it was too obvious. But the Bills were a heavy sharp money, even though the public are always on Kansas City as an underdog, and the Bills came through for them. The Broncos destroyed the Falcons, as mentioned earlier. The Lions were huge favorites, and the Lions destroyed the Jags. Absolutely beat them by like 46.
Destroy. Oh my God. I'm so nervous. But you know what? I got Anthony Richardson at quarterback and like one of the best defenses in the league. So we're gonna be fine. We're gonna beat the Detroit Lions. We're gonna beat the Detroit Lions.
You're playing them in a dome. It's over. If you guys played outdoors, I'd maybe give it you guys a little chance to score on them and stuff. But if you play in a dome versus a team like the Lions, who
Bro,
plays
we play in a
dome, yes, but they're like a team. They're a dome team with pure speed everywhere, turnover machines everywhere. Bro, one safety is the
we're
one.
gonna beat them at their own game.
Bro, listen. They got the safety that's the most talked about in the league right now, Brian Branch, right?
Yeah, we got the safety with the most tackles, Nick Cross.
And they got the guy with the most picks, but no one talks about him. Kirby Joseph.
Nobody talked about Nick Cross.
Bro,
He was leading the league in tackles.
you guys are tackle merchants. That's what the Colts do. You guys have a guy who leads the tackles every year. It's not irrelevant. It's not relevant anymore. You guys are tackle merchants.
You gotta get tackles, bro. It's the name of the
Bro,
game.
it's part of the scheme that you guys run.
The Legion of Boom.
It's literally like the linebackers have to be able to wrap up in the middle of the field.
Yeah, because they don't blitz. Jesus Christ. They actually blitzed last game, and that's why we looked so good. It was a different scheme.
Bro, you know I saw the line for the Commanders Cowboys game and I shuddered, bro. Remember
I didn't hear you.
that?
What are you whispering over there, mumble mouth?
Bro, I'm sorry. It's the Commanders, though, bro. The line that we got versus the Cowboys in 6 days is -10, bro. I was just like, come on, really? They might cover too.
Texans are only -7.
That lets you know we're at home though. And to be honest
No, I'm
with you,
thinking Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson both to get touchdowns.
we run the ball like crazy too.
No, Jaden Daniels is getting a touchdown next week.
They said he's healthy. Hey, let me know when this game kicks off any second.
Oh, it's starting right now.
I can hear it in my background. That's why I was asking. I gotta get this bet in before the line moves. Who gets ball?
The Texans.
I gotta get it in right away.
And Joe Mixon's about to get this ball. Watch. They're going to give him a rock.
Did he score a touchdown? Did he score a touchdown?
Nah, he didn't get the ball.
No, Nico Collins.
Nico Collins scored a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. Did he score?
There's a flag on the field.
Ineligible man downfield. Let's go.
Lucky day. You better get that bet in. Bro, that was crazy.
The game's locked right now. First play.
They're trying to figure out what's happening. They don't give you a shitty line, watch.
Yeah.
They did?
Let's see. Oh, no. It's the same line as earlier. -126.
Oh, yeah. Hurry up.
Plus 109. They banned this. Is blocked me before I placed.
I hate that shit.
Now I gotta wait again for the next play. I just gotta hover over
Next
the button.
plays right now.
No, I know, but they won't unlock until they do their thing.
Joe Mixon gets the ball 1 yard.
The Texans will win this game by a touchdown.
More flags.
Oh my god, yeah, I got worse odds because of it. I got plus 100 because of it. They sold me.
Holding defense?
That's why I got worse odds. All right, I got the bet in. Texans, I still got it in for a unit. Texans plus 100, -6.5. I bought down because I didn't want to risk a hook if the worst thing happens and they don't destroy them. But I think they're going to destroy them. All right.
Money was on Cowboys this morning. It flipped in the afternoon. That's why I'm on Texans.
I've been on the Texans all day. You know me.
Second down.
Bro, Nico Collins is 77-yard TD. That was crazy.
First play back, too. That's crazy.
No, wait. Wisconsin's losing right now. I didn't bet them, but that's crazy. It's just early, though. It's early. All right. Just to wrap up NFL review. The one thing I did want to talk about is Taysom Hill and Amon St. Brown going monster crazy. So, shout out to those
Guys, I was going to put bets on and I didn't do it.
Taysom Hill, 3 touchdown days. St. Brown, 150 yards, 2 touchdown day. if you bet on them, they cashed. So shout out to those
Yeah,
two.
definitely.
Moving on, let's get back into. We're gonna do what the main topic of the show is for today. We're gonna get into these college football playoff odds. Before we do, we'll do a quick review of how last week went and how it could affect the odds. The big thing that happened is BYU's odds took a dramatic hit after last week with their loss to Kansas, who's 3-6, was probably the best 3-6 team in the country, but they took a bad loss, bad loss. Washington State wasn't going to be in the playoff whatsoever because they're not in the conference, so it doesn't matter. But they took a bad loss too, so those two
That's
are
pretty bad. What
completely
was
out
it,
of it.
Mexico?
Yeah, New Mexico. Is Arizona State available to be in the playoff, or are they on probation? I'm not very clear. I haven't heard a clear on that, but they control their own destiny to the Big 12 championship game. They play BYU this week, and if they beat BYU, they're gonna go play Colorado probably, mostly if Colorado wins their game. The Texans just score.
What? I don't.
Texans just score.
Who?
Texans or
Who?
first down. Did it say first down Texans or touchdown Texans? I swear I just heard touchdown Texans.
Touchdown, Joe Mixon.
Seriously?
Yes, swear to God.
I told you. I heard touchdown Texans. You can feel it today, can't you?
That's one. 90 CD. How many yards was that?
50.
50, right? 50, 56. 50, 50, 50, 40, 45. 40, about 46. Damn.
Bang!
That's halfway there. Bang,
That's
bang.
hilarious. That's hilarious. I just want a fantasy matchup off that play.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, you know what people forget? Sorry, my mic was getting rubbed when I was fixing my eye, but Mixon's been like this all year. He's this
I
good.
know.
People just forget because he got hurt in the middle of the year, so his numbers aren't crazy. But like, he had like a streak of 100. Bro, he's gonna go for over 100 yards tonight. He's gonna go for over 150 yards, maybe, depending on how. Because the Texans run him into the ground usually. Did they miss the extra point? Oh no, I was about to say I got pissed for a second.
Fuck, I lost this round by 1 point because I didn't put in a fucking defense. What the hell?
This guy parlay.
If I would have put in Anthony Rich down,
You see why I wanted to get that Texans bet in right away, right? I didn't want to wait till the Chargers bet I could wait a drive or two last night. See why I couldn't wait versus the Cowboys, bro, right? So soft. So soft.
Soft as baby bottom.
But nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Right
Well,
on.
Joe Mixon hit his over rushing yards.
He's going to. Yeah, don't jinx
No,
yourself.
he's got 46. No, for the first quarter.
Oh, for the first quarter. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously.
I need Nico Collins to do nothing for 12 minutes and 51 seconds. I accidentally did that.
So you almost were cooked.
I'm cooked.
You're almost cooked. Bro, you're saying thank you, Tunsil, for not.
Thank you, Laramie Tunsil.
You're like, I'm going to wear a gas mask in honor.
I know, right? Let me get a gas mask going.
All right, sorry. We got distracted by the touchdown from the Texans. We're going to get back to the playoffs. But wrapping up the review part of the weekend, Clemson survives an upset from Pitt. That was actually a really good game at the end. They let the backup quarterback cook for 350 yards passing. That was pretty embarrassing. Alabama had got their FCS game in, so they had all four quarterbacks playing.
Hey, they were 9-1.
Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Just take
They
your
were.
FCS and move on. Just take your FCS and move on.
Dude, they were
Just take your
9-1.
FCS and move on.
They're
Take your
9-1.
FCS. Just take your FCS and move on.
They beat everyone in the
They let
FCS.
Austin Mack throw a dime on them. I'm not hearing this.
Hey, bro.
I
That's
saw it.
him.
They let Richard Young score on them. You can't tell me nothing. Like, if you let Richard Young in your end zone, that means you're not good. Because the twos are in for Bama immediately. Uh, I can't. But South Carolina and Missouri was probably the best game of the day, don't you think?
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Lenore Sellers might be the best freshman QB in the country, right? Redshirt freshman, redshirt. Let me say that because DJ Lagway the best true freshman in my opinion.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He can get better too.
Speaking of Lagway, man, Florida upsets LSU, completely ends their season.
Ends done.
Bro,
Dude,
you could see it on their sideline
Brian
too. The
Kelly on the
players were
hot
losing
seat.
it.
Brian Kelly on the
They're
hot
not paying
seat.
that buyout. They're not paying that buyout. Bro, he is a $100 million contract.
L.
And you brought it up when you in the open earlier, but shout out Oregon. They went under for you, and they did not cover it all. They almost lost, and they went for it on 4th and 9. Did you see that at the
Bro, they're
beginning of the
fighting
fourth
right
quarter?
now.
The Texas teams, it happens.
I'm glad they did this. This is gonna be fun.
Did you see? You know that how Wisconsin does at the end of the third quarter into the fourth, they jump around.
Yeah,
So you know how teams get into it at times, like the rival teams, the away teams.
I guess.
So when it happened, Oregon started jumping into it and doing it themselves, and then next thing you know, they went and converted a 4th and 9 at the beginning of the fourth quarter and scored on that drive to tie it. If they don't score in that fourth and like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's Wisconsin, but and
Bro,
I've been making fun of him all year, and he's not gonna win the award. But if he somehow did and finesses it and steals it, that would be Dylan Gabriel's moment. The dime he threw on that fourth
dude,
and
if he
9.
wins it, I called it before the season at plus 850.
Future Joe had to come out and strike again.
Like a unit and a half.
Oh, but yeah, the best play of the day was definitely Georgia versus Tennessee. It was so free, man.
So fair. Tennessee's ass. Georgia's not gonna lose 2 games in a row.
They weren't losing at home.
I'm not losing 2 in a row either.
2 in a row and at home. All right, but let
I
me
gotta
pull up
check
some.
to see if Talbot needs to go under. Rico Dowdle needs to go under. Yeah, he needs to stop doing what he's doing. He needs to stop handing it off. Start throwing the football. CD Lamb. Yep, there we go. Go CD. Go CD.
Hey, actually, you know what I thought's a little more interesting exercise than looking at the playoff odds, because the playoff odds, they're actually, now that I'm looking at it, they're very tight in terms of like they're pretty much locked up except for a couple spots.
Yeah.
So what's more interesting to look at is probably going to be looking at some of these, because I think some of these odds are kind of short. So I want to ask your opinion. Some of these odds I see for the conference championship winners, like for example, Miami, the CD score or something or what?
No, they're throwing the ball backwards, and I thought the Texans were about to get the ball. What'd you say? I froze out.
No, I was looking at the conference championship odds, something to take note of. You know, Ohio State is minus 120 to win the Big Ten. They're minus 120 to win the Big Ten.
That's crazy. They're gonna beat Oregon.
Oregon's plus 135. Indiana's plus 1,000.
Take them.
Yeah. I'll tell you this: if you're a believer in
Bro,
Spaghetti,
if you think Indiana's gonna beat Ohio State,
this is about what you know what I was about to say. This
take
is what you bet.
Indiana plus
If you're
1,000.
gonna, you know what I was about to say. Yeah. If you're gonna bet any market, if you think they're gonna beat Ohio State, that's the market to bet. Because then if they're gonna beat Ohio State, they can beat Oregon. And listen to this: the ACC is Miami and Florida. Miami and SMU. Miami is plus 120. SMU is plus 135. My personal opinion, and hear me out on this, I lean SMU there, not just for the odds.
Miami's what?
Miami's plus 120.
Oh, I have 300.
I lean SMU slightly plus 135.
Nah, I like Miami. I think Miami wins.
They're the favorites, so obviously, but I could see SMU stealing that.
That'd be crazy.
I
I hope
can't.
not.
And then
No, it's
look at
not gonna.
Clemson plus 400.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
Listen to the Big 12. This
Cowboys-
gets even more interesting, bro.
Oh my
Clem-
God! Think they did not get it.
Colorado is plus 100 to win the Big 12. They're almost a playoff lock
I have plus 1,400.
for them to win the Big 12. Do you see what we're doing right now? BYU is plus 300, and Arizona State is plus 350. So those two play
Yeah,
each
I
other.
love Colorado, bro.
I love Colorado, too.
I'm biased because I really want that plus 1,400 to hit. Because then I can be like, yeah,
Bro, Texas was
Rob
plus
Town.
135 this morning. Texas was plus 135 this morning. They're plus 160 to win the SEC now, and you guys are plus 165
Yeah, but I don't know how because we're fourth in SEC.
because you haven't played two SEC. You have two SEC games left. No one else does.
Yeah, I know.
That's why. Because you already played your FCS game. They haven't.
We should have played Oklahoma last week.
If you guys win your two games versus Oklahoma and Auburn, you're in the SEC championship game.
I don't want to be in there, bro. But
It's a gift and a curse. Because if you win, you get that bye.
I know, but I mean, if you're not in it, you get a bye. You feel me?
Yeah. Wait.
I
did they
think
go
not
for,
being in it is
did
better.
they go
but
for a fake field goal
better
and not
bye.
get it?
I went for a fake punt, and didn't get it.
Oh, let's go.
I need CD
But
to get like one more yard though.
another thing is, bro, Tulane is minus 280 to beat Army. So this is another thing.
What's Army?
Plus 220. I'm going to tell you this. I think Tulane destroys them. That's my personal opinion. But this is another one of those things where if you're a believer in Army, this is the market to bet them. Don't bet them versus Notre Dame because they're in this game regardless. They're in this game. There's a reason there's only two teams available to bet for this because they're in this game regardless. So that's kind of the line. So if you want to bet it early and get ahead of it and just bet their money line, that's what you want to do.
Colorado's minus 130 to make the playoffs.
I told you why we're not talking playoff odds because they're locked more or less, unless they lose out. If they unless Colorado
Arizona
loses,
State
they're
can
out.
make the playoffs. They're plus 320.
Arizona State. Let me put it to you this way: Arizona State has to beat BYU this week. That's why those two are not so close and short odds.
I'm gonna take Army to make the playoffs at plus 900.
Oh my God, CJ Stroud just threw a pick.
Did he really? No, it's on fourth down.
My TV's ahead of yours. I can hear it in the background. Sorry if y'all can hear it on the show, y'all. My bad for that.
Nah, I
I
can't.
need to be able to keep track of it.
I mean, he's basically the same as a punt.
CJ.
All right, I need him to throw the ball and don't run it for 9 minutes.
He said for 9 minutes.
Dude, what did I do? I fucked up, bro. Fuck. Like, over.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Now, one thing I did want to take notice of, if you want to talk playoffs, is so Boise State is minus 300 to win the Mountain West. They play UNLV probably in a rematch.
How do you see them on the playoff list? Oh, they're way up there, probably.
They should be locked up, yeah. Almost. I mean, unless they lose this game.
SEC
UNLV.
Shorts. I don't know if you watched them. They had a YouTube video today of like the playoff treehouse. It's like
Okay.
everybody in the playoffs, and Boise State got in there, and they were like, "It's not like you ruined anyone's chances in the like regular stuff." And then you just see like an Auburn trying to come up the slide, and then they just push them down and like say and like evil laugh. It was pretty funny.
I'm gonna tell you this
You're
now,
fine.
because we might as well cover this game specifically while we're here, because we're probably gonna have to cover it on Thursday anyways.
Yeah.
But while we're here, Indiana, Ohio State,
Let me pull it up. That's what I was gonna do earlier.
because I truly think if Indiana gets destroyed in this game, they're not gonna make playoffs. They don't have a They have a horrible
He ain't
strength of
played
schedule.
anywhere all year.
They haven't played that. I love Signetti. He coached at JMU right before he left
Coach of
just now.
Alabama.
And like we love
Won
Signetti,
national
but
championships.
we're not Signetti haters here. But we're just trying to be real. The
I'm just
Indiana,
being straight up. Like I would like him if if the fucking ceiling hit the fan and Alabama fired the board. I would want Signetti. I'm not a hater, but
but at the same time, they haven't played anybody. They've played 7 of the 8 worst teams in the Big Ten. Shout out Ryan Russillo for that stat.
and they played like HBCU school. Like
They
they
haven't
played.
played. They haven't played on anybody out of conference. They played like they put 77 on Western Illinois. I remember when that happened.
I feel like everyone would be on Indiana. I'm gonna look at the money. It's not pulling up.
Right now the line's at 12 and a half. I see there were a ton of sharps on the under for this game at 52 and a half.
I'm seeing 13. 12 and a
If you
half.
see
13 and a
13,
half.
if you're seeing 13 and a half, that means Ohio State's going to destroy them.
Yeah, I think Ohio State's gonna win.
Indiana team totals at 19, not even over 20. You got Indiana and Ohio State. You got Ohio State's at 34. Okay.
Ferguson.
But yeah, man.
Oh, I forgot to
they
tell you, I had John Mechie over 12 and a half receiving yards, and he already hit. And Tolbert and CD.
now they're starting to drive a little bit. Come on.
That's not a pass.
It was a
Why
rush.
why they do that?
It was CD Lamb rushing.
Yeah, but they don't need to do that. They need to throw in the ball. What the fuck? I need one more yard.
Alright, bro. They're starting to disrespect us too much. Why are the Caps plus money tonight now? They're disrespecting us. They're disrespecting Caps, man. It's ridiculous. We're a wagon. I know we're on a
Negative
road
yards,
trip.
baby.
Do they go backwards?
Yeah, the running back. Yeah, take those 2 yards away. Throw the CD, you bum. Nah. My bad. What you thinking? What we got next?
Bro, I'm just staring at this Caps game, bro.
Oh, yeah, let me pull that up. That's weird because they were projected to win by 1.5 earlier. They are. Pick.
Oh, let's go! Pick! Do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Shout out Stingley. Do do do.
I should have
do,
taken his
do.
pick instead of his touchdown.
Hey, man. You said I should have taken his pick instead of his touchdown.
I think he's going to get a touchdown. Better. Na, 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 na.
Oh my gosh. Bro, the Stars were minus 350 and bro, they're losing 2-0 to the Ducks at home. That is Oh, Otter's not playing. It makes sense why they're losing.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
that's something to take note of. That's something to take note of. Ay, ay,
Ay, ay, ay.
ay. All right, man. This game's been pretty hectic to start. Expect after that CJ pick a whole lot more Joe Mixon.
I'll take it. No Nico Collins, please. Whatever we do, no Nico Collins.
Man, I'm all right. I hope I don't bet the Caps, man. I can't bring myself to do it.
Abby K.
Bro, because the Caps are a wagon, man. The Caps are a wagon, bro. You know how often I've hit like, I think on this season, because I bet on, I know I'm just a homer half the time, but hit like 8 flips on them this year already, parlay.
That's crazy.
Because they've only lost like 3-4 games. Like,
What
they're a
up?
wagon. They lead the league in 5-on-5 goals.
This man said they're wagon, Joe. They're wagon.
Yeah, the Caps are 12-4-5. My bad. We lost 5 games. One was in overtime, and that was the game I lost money on. I've missed a couple. I've bet on them when they've lost too. Ah, man. I'm probably gonna stay off them tonight just because it's breaking my rule of betting on the road back to back. But
Damn, shorty.
ay man.
Ay, 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 bro.
I keep saying this because I'm like stuck. I made this.
Stuck
I'm
in
probably not gonna
motion.
bet the Caps, but if I bet the Caps after this, it's not my fault.
Stuck in motion.
But coming up on Thursday, we will cover more of college football for this week.
College football.
I'll tell you this:
And you pledged, didn't you?
we haven't even discussed it. I'm not betting NBA right now. Are you?
Nah, nah, props. I'm taking props.
Okay. Do you have any tonight?
Yeah, I'm watching something right now.
Okay.
Josh Giddey over 4.5 rebounds. He has 6. Jusuf Nurkic hasn't started yet. I got his over 8 points. Jared McCain over 2.5 threes. He's at 2 at half. Grady Dick over 16.5 points. He's at 13.5. De'Aaron Fox over 1.5 threes. I also have him straight to get over 2.5 threes plus money. Really like De'Aaron Fox tonight. Keegan
He's hot
Murray.
right now. You see how high he's been playing.
I've been. And then Keegan Murray over 2.5 assists. Nah, De'Aaron Fox been doing pretty good. He burned me on assists one night, but like right after he got it, and I knew he was going to get it. But by like 1 assist, it is what it is.
Bro, Wisconsin's about to be down at
This is his
half.
time to get me back right.
Bro, listen to this. Let's switch to college basketball for a split second. Wisconsin's about to be down at half to UT Rio Grande after beating Arizona over the weekend.
Damn, that's crazy.
Arkansas is only going to be up 7 at versus Pacific at half.
Yeah, I know. That dude's not doing shit. I'm never betting on him again.
You didn't even say it on here, bro. You didn't have to say that.
Yeah, my bad.
Now you could say it at this point. Yeah, and
Yeah, Donald Davis over 1.5 threes. He ain't gonna get shit.
John L. Davis hasn't found his shooting.
They
form
had his
since he
stats
came.
up from last year, bro. How am I supposed to know? I didn't look at the date.
He was at FAU last year, G.
No, that's piss poor on my end.
You're good, bro. You
I like
good.
the other guy though. I might take him straight because he like goes the fuck off.
The only college basketball I was looking at tonight was what we was talking about this morning, was that Gonzaga game. I probably might play that late. It's not till 10, so I got time to look at it. But Gonzaga looks interesting.
Tank Dale. Tank Dale got the catch, but there's a flag on the play. Oop, there's a flag on the play.
Illegal contact. Oh, they're in the red zone.
They're in the red zone. Gotta get that 14 on them. We need a little CD to go get a touchdown. Penalty is declined. Automatic. First down. I don't know why you say automatic. It's an automatic. First down.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's just about it for me, Parlay. You got anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
All right, man. Well, snap, man. I'm Matt. That's Parlay.
That's Matt. Jesus, you fucked me up.
I messed it up by saying it for you. My bad, man. Yeah, we the Gritty Gamblers, man. We will catch y'all on Thursday, man. Peace.
Whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.